You're listening to Autism Outreach Podcast, a podcast full of ready-to-use strategies to help those with autism strengthen their communication skills. Here's your host, Rose Griffin of ABA Speech, a speech therapist and board-certified behavior analyst who shares tips you can use in your next therapy session.
Oftentimes, as a speech language pathologist and board-certified behavior analyst, we feel alone in the work that we're doing. I know as a speech path, I was often the only speech therapist in my building. And sometimes in the districts that I work in, we would only get together a handful of times. And that felt very isolating. And when I was a BCBA and working in that position, it was very isolating because I might have a home base at a clinic, but I was oftentimes day to day, I was going out and I was going into different districts and I was consulting. And the work that we do is so very important as a speech path, as a BCBA, that I never want you to feel the way that I did. I felt alone in my work. And I'm thrilled to be sharing with you today all about the ABA Speech CEU Connection membership. This is a new membership that I am bringing to you, and it is launching now. I feel like often too, CEUs are a waste of your time. They can be a waste of your money. And I don't want to provide a service that way. The work that we do with autistic students is too important for professional development that's just kind of And even when we're lucky enough to find good CEUs, we're often left to sink or swim when we're trying to implement something that we've learned. I know that I've been to in-person conferences or I've taken a course online, and when it comes back to transforming those strategies into my own therapy, I want some feedback. How am I doing with this? Is this what you meant? I want to be able to ask the speaker or ask the presenter. And that's really what makes the ABA Speech Connection membership so very different, is that we learn together, we practice together, and we cheer each other on as we all get really, really good at what we do. This is really the first CEU membership of its kind where we're focusing on autism and we're offering ASHA approved courses because ABA Speech is an ASHA approved provider. And we're also offering ACE courses as well. Every single month, we will have a new live CEU just for you. I want to build a professional development community to help speech therapists and BCBAs make meaningful progress with your autistic learners. Let me just tell you about some of the benefits. Every time that you sign up as a new member, you will get an email to schedule a one-on-one onboarding consultation with me. I love to touch base with each and every member of the group and share personalized recommendations for how you can get the most out of your membership. We have people in the membership who are seasoned professionals who have been in the field as long or longer than I have been. And we also have people who are new to the field. So we have two different pathways of learning that are suggested learning. If you're new, these might be helpful courses. If you've been in the field in a while, these might be helpful courses as well. So you get that one-on-one onboarding consultation with me. We also have monthly live CEUs. I let you know about this in the group. And then if you can't join us live, that is completely fine. We put those courses into our on-demand CEU library so that you can take those courses at your leisure. Another thing that we have, I think that is so exciting and has just been fun, is our monthly Q&A with the community. I want you to join us for this monthly live Q&A where we have real-world conversations. People from the group join us, and it's a really great way to connect with others. The Connection membership offers the CEUs that you need and the community that you want. This is really a whole group of professionals who care about autistic kids and who lean on each other for ideas and engagement. It's a very positive place. Linda has joined us and she said, I feel more knowledgeable and confident. I provide remote speech therapy to students age 0 to 6. Rose is very approachable and has relieved many of my concerns about my ability to address the needs of my students with autism and those who need AAC devices. I look forward to continuing to learn from her. Thank you for that, Linda. And I am in the trenches with you. I have worked in the schools for the past 20 years, and I have been a speech path for 20 years and a BCBA for 12 of those years. There are less than 506 people now as of this taping that are duly certified, and I am proud to be able to share with you everything that I have learned along the way. And I learn from each and every one of our members as well. I have experience working in the schools, and I also have experience working in non-public programs. So if that speaks to you, I hope that you will join us. One of our members in the connection has joined us early as a pre-founding member, and she has said, you know what, Rose, I work in an ABA center and I feel very alone in this atmosphere, and your courses and your knowledge and just sharing has really helped me feel more comfortable, which I love. Let me tell you some of the sample CEU topics that we have addressed or are going to address. We're going to be talking about group therapy, one of my very favorite things, something that I miss very much about being a school-based therapist. I did step away from the schools last year to focus on ABA speech and my family, but I'm not going to lie, I do miss therapy. So, maybe I'll go back to that a little bit more. AAC assessment, which I cannot wait to learn. I think we're always learning about that, aren't we? A course about navigating IEP meetings ethically with confidence. Oh boy, that's an ethics CE, but that was a really cool talk because we've all been in those IEP meetings that are less than warm and fuzzy. Early intervention, the power of joint attention, and also goal setting across the lifespan. I want to share with you too what Jennifer Houston said about being in the membership. She said, this is an opportunity to grow in my profession. I've been an SLP for over 20 years and a BCBA for 5 years, trying to find courses to satisfy the continuing ed requirements for both credentials was overwhelming, to say the least. The courses offered through the ABA Speech Connection are both ASHA and ACE approved, relevant, based in current research, and fun. I love that. I can't wait to see what will be the next topic. I have fun too. I love being able to connect with all of you live. We do have guest speakers as well, but I do a lot of the trainings too. And that's always fun for me. I say, you are my virtual coworker. So come on and join this membership. I do have a new series that's coming out that I am going to be the speaker for. And if you're listening to this and you can join us before this takes place, amazing. If you can't, it will go into the CEU library. And so this is going to be for people who are on that beginning pathway, and it's called Intro to ABA CEU series. We are going to meet twice for 90 minutes each session, and we're going to talk about how to apply ABA principles in thoughtful ways that help your autistic students learn without compromising their individuality. So we're going to talk about intro to ABA, like what is ABA? What is MAN, TACT, COIC, some of those jargon type terms that we hear. We're going to talk about assessments. We're going to talk about naturalistic ABA interventions, collaboration, and then I'm going to outline some case studies because I really have worked with students as young as 2 and as old as 22. And so I want to share that with you so that if you are working with somebody who's 2 or if you are working with somebody who's 22, that you feel comfortable applying those strategies to your caseload. I hope that you will join us in the ABA Speech Connection. We are launching it as we speak, and this is a very exciting time to join the membership. We have a lot of really great things that are taking place in the membership. If you are listening to this and you're not able to join us as a founder, that is okay. But if you're able to join us as a founder, we have a lot of really amazing things in store for you. When you join the ABA Speech Connection membership, and I'll have the links in the show notes, if you join before September 19th, you are going to receive for free the Advanced Language Learner course, which is a $297 value. This is our 5-hour ASHA-approved course about how to help your autistic learners go beyond basic communication. You can join the membership as an annual connection membership, or you can do it as monthly. So if you join as an annual during the founders launch, it's $197 for the first year. This is very exciting. And you get all those cool things that I talked about. The live CEU every month, our ACE and ASHA courses, the one-on-one onboarding consult, the on-demand CEU library. We do have some therapy materials in there for you as well. Our monthly Q&A with me and the community. And as a bonus, if you join during the founders launch, you get, and you do the annual, you get the double up vocabulary and leisure game. That is all for $197. Oh yeah, that is a savings of 35%. If you want to join us and you want to do monthly, that will cost you $20 a month for the first 6 months, and then it goes to $30 a month, and you get all of those amazing benefits, not the double up vocabulary and leisure game. That is something I'm going to be sending to people who are doing the annual connection membership. Remember, you are this close to the support that you've been needing and that you may have been missing. I want you to become a member so that you feel at home among professionals who care about autistic learners just as much as you do. I want you to be able to meet with me. I want to hear about your students. I want to show you how to get value from the membership. It's not just a CEU grab and go. This is a community, a place to learn, to engage, and to share, and a place that is positive, which I love. I also want you to rack up those CEUs. Stop settling for so-so CEUs. Stop just checking a box and start earning ASHA and ACE approved credits that you will actually use. I am beyond thrilled. This is the culmination of my over 20 years in the field as a speech language pathologist, as a board certified behavior analyst. I like to keep things fun and functional. My goal and mission in life here at ABA Speech is to help all autistic learners find their voice. And I can't wait to support you in the membership. I hope that I'll see you soon. Thanks for listening to Autism Outreach. If you enjoyed the show today, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss an episode full of actionable strategies you can use in your therapy room. Write a review too. That would mean so much to me. I always love hearing from you. Have a specific topic that you want included on a future show? Reach out over on Instagram, ABA Speech by Rose, or visit me at www.abaspeech.org.